That would be like some kind of, I don't know, more beautiful maybe.
All right, I forgot when I did the ping. And then I just wanted to ping it, and then I wanted to wait like 10 minutes. So okay, we'll wait a few more
Okay.
minutes.
Yeah, I'll do it like, I don't know, the capital ship anomalies. Like have 10 to 5 minutes. People are running back to their cottages and grabbing their streaming machines
Right.
to see
Log in the
what's gonna
fleet.
happen. Yeah, I can
Oh man,
go.
Scooby Doo movie from like early 2000s.
Mm,
Like Scoob, that fish had the biggest lips ever.
yeah, fucking Shaggy and Scooby. I bet it's
They,
just like a
I remember reading an
good.
article, and it was about like the top 10 most stoned cartoon characters, and Shaggy was it.
Yes, yeah, exactly. Like he eating them fucking sandwiches all the time. It's
It's not Scooby Snacks, it's Scooby Crack.
yeah, I think it's good. Good,
Do the whole
good
show with the
show for
Shaggy
the kids.
Boys.
That would be so. If you can, yes, modern technology, we can do that. Fucking Shaggy
I was
and Scooby.
I was told by a coworker of mine that I have really good impressions, and so like when I do Shaggy and other characters, he just thinks I take everything like over. I elevate everything basically with either impressions or
Yeah,
just funny comments. I was like, well, I could
you.
stop. He's like, no, don't stop. That makes work very interesting. I'm like, all right.
Yeah, you always kill me with the Arnold. Like if you try to get into the Iveco's content creator program and you make a new like identity that you're Arnold, and
The
then you have
new
this
content
voice
creator,
chat
Arnold.
with yeah, then they will have interview with voice chat, and then you're doing the whole interview with the Arnold
It just
voice.
so
That would
happens
be
to have a
great.
podcast and everything. It's like exactly like Rambo, but it's
Yeah,
Arnold.
yes. And with a bit strange accent. And then he feels bad about people who use a pineapple on pizza.
Pineapple on pizza. I like 9mm bullets on pizza. Anyway, I thought.
Oh yes.
Let me see who's in the here.
And now you can like blow my mind with all sorts of Eve echoes, information, and what's happening. I haven't been here playing so actively for 2 months. I've been doing a lot of work that takes all my time and energy, and need to focus on that. And yeah, now I can hear all the juicy stuff.
That was
What's been
last week.
happening?
This week it's probably a little bit more tame. Yeah.
So you blowed the load last week.
Yeah.
Like you gave everything out.
Fully
I
unloaded.
didn't listen. Yes, I was watching the on-air chat while you're doing the podcast, and I was like, okay, a lot of Taylor stuff, people talking about, but shit happens, and life goes on.
All right. I think we are ready to start now.
Oh boy, are we ready?
Yeah. Are you ready?
Is the audience ready?
Are you ready?
Rambo made a very cool intro for this one, so
I
I
spent a
hope
lot of
everyone
time
will
on this
enjoy it.
remix. You better like it.
Yes,
Right.
I'm a guinea pig, and he tests all the stuff on me, and I say it's good.
All All right, then.
Let's have a
Show
listen
starts.
and let's go.
The Echoes of New Eden podcast starts now. Enjoy the show.
It seems that there is a baboon outbreak in New Eden. They broke out of the Cta Zoo and have been rampaging the galaxy. There seems to be a person screaming, "Where's my bleeping baboons at?" Seemingly trying to gather them around us. Pilots of New Eden. We are gonna need all the help we can get. This is an Echoes of New Eden remix. Where's my motherfucking baboons at? New Eden, I am in desperate need of help. They're looking for people to take with them, and they have chose me to help lead them. They said if I didn't help them, there would be hell to pay. Where's my motherfucking baboons at? New Eden, they have made me one of them. I'm afraid I no longer need your help. They listen to me now. So, where's my motherfucking baboons at?
And welcome everybody to Echoes of New Eden podcast, here for another week of news and bullshit and whatever else is going on. Welcome everybody. Welcome. It is I, Rambo, here for this week, as well as Jubi. He is alive. Welcome, Jubi. How are you doing?
Yes, I'm alive and doing good. Having some Jubi juice and a bit of a break from playing Eve Echoes for a few months. I've not played so much, and very excited to hear all the news and fun stuff, what's happening, and hope I'll come back after my work is done.
Yeah, so seemingly you've just been away for like the last 2 months. You've got some things going on in real life that has limited
Yes.
your playtime. You know, I understand because I'm quite busy as well, and it just is what it is. So, and of course, when it comes to the podcast, the obligation that it is you know, we still play the game, and I still try to keep up with as much stuff as possible to be able to report stuff, and especially when, you know, the game comes out with new events or new content that I hear about and stuff that's not in the game yet. Of course, I'll tell you guys. But then, but this last week, it's like I don't even think we got a patch notes from this last week. So there's that, right? And you know, one thing that's funny too is I don't know how many people in the audience are banned off the EE Discord, but seemingly there is another there's another community manager, in case you didn't know. I switched my screen over to it. Yeah,
manager.
Another admin, Eminem. So yeah, another administrator there that's posting patch notes. And the last time, you know, I guess they've been doing this a couple weeks now. Oh, dang, they've been doing it a while. How am I just now
It's
finding
a
this
shame
out?
to say. Yeah, and you know more than I know, and I'm the official content creator, so I must believe it, you know.
Yeah, and you mentioned content creation and kind of the lack thereof. And you know, there is a few content creators out there. I know Bell, he sent me a video the other day of him killing a super. I know and that was pretty entertaining. So I recommend watching that. I think I seen it get posted on Reddit. If not, it's on his YouTube. But then Gromeyer's still coming out with stuff. Fat Troll is still coming out with stuff.
Yeah.
Some miscellaneous PvP videos. And actually, I think not in endorsed media. Okay, so Gengar did the Fat Troll one with the Myrmidon. Gengar's got a lot of stuff. I'm not sure about this content creator, but they haven't posted anything in a couple months here. But as far as
Probably
like
my
PvP
YouTube.
videos, there you go. Akuro is posting stuff. So yeah, just going to the EE
Yeah,
stuff. And
that- Still people do play and make videos. That's good.
Poos,
For
pause.
me, it's kind of, started to be very challenging. Like, takes a lot of time, and that's why I'm here in the podcast.
Yeah, all you have to
More
do is attend here.
convenient.
All you have to
Yeah,
do is attend
talk.
and talk and bullshit,
Yeah,
give some sort of comedic
Yeah.
relief, and call it a day. It's very
and
easy.
you do all the recording and editing. That's fucking amazing. Like,
Yeah.
it takes so much time to make a video. Like, it takes days. Like, it's almost like a job to do a YouTube video, and then suddenly, I don't know, people don't like it because you're fighting someone, and all the opponents give a thumbs down because you're the enemy, and then you're like, oh, okay. I used many hours for the video, and still, like, it's not blowing up in YouTube.
Yeah. So a few topics to add to on that. There's nothing as far as announcements and patch notes since we just looked at that, and really no other official news to come out regarding the game. Now, as far as an update from last week, VVV is blue to SHH once again, but not their allies, not SHH allies, if that makes sense. Like the alliances that are around them that are renting from them. And then Tulu is still doing their thing, and seemingly they have a bounty out on SHH, so we could probably talk about that a little bit. And then there's some big losses we will cover a bit later. 6 supers went down this last week, and amongst some other ships.
Supers.
And I do got a single shit fit for you today. I witnessed this myself in chat. I think it was yesterday or the day before. I witnessed it myself, and we'll talk about some shit fits. And in addition to like whatever else comes on, I thank you Al, for joining, and as well as we have Haiyoo in the audience as well, and he had messaged me saying that there is some needed corrections, possibly from the last fireside to this one. So I'm going to invite him to speak, and we'll question him. What's up, Haiyoo? What's going on?
Hello.
Hey man, welcome to the podcast. And previously we had talked, and you were saying that there was some needed corrections possibly, and I was kind of just curious as to what you wanted to comment on. And for context, and did you happen to listen to the last episode or catch ramblings on it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I did. I caught it. Now you're gonna catch me unprepared because we actually talked like 10 minutes ago. So I was working on the kids' treehouse. I don't have I don't have any notes in front of me.
It's okay.
But no, I think there was some conversation. I do remember directly talking about why The Last of Us decided to do their own thing. There was some conversation around that, and then the fight, the CTA, and then Trog shooting. One Trog guy was shooting. There was just a couple different, conversations. But that's just Tua being Tua. What can we do with him helping BVV that night? But no, I just wanted to come in and say hello. And The Last of Us, they decided to leave and they wanted to do their own thing. I mean, there's really no hard feelings about that, right? But it was one of those things. I'm pretty sure Swiftness and Poked will tell you that they were getting targeted pretty hard by Hack. And the response time from Declan to get to tribute is pretty abysmal when Hack can pop in from Daisy. So, those guys got hit pretty hard, and that's a fair assessment that they're like, okay, well, we're kind of out here on our own. We'd rather just do our own thing. But as the rest of Eve as Gulag would probably say, you hurt the pocketbooks when you decide to no longer pay, right? So they decided to do their own thing and work with some sovereignty protection from AOA, and And so, I mean, they've just gone neutral to a lot of different people. Then, Trog, they were blue when they were in Silent Alliance, and now The Last of Us kind of standing on their own, finding the brunt of the U.S. time zones players that weren't previously touching them are now coming over and saying hello.
Yeah, sure.
I don't know if you have a list, Rambo, of the stuff from last week, that any of the points on the silent stuff that you wanted to
Well, yeah, I
go
was
through
I
real
was going to
quick.
kind of just reiterate on some of the stuff that was mentioned in last week's fireside, not the one this morning, but it was basically a ramble on like how VVV had left, and of course we reported that on the podcast, and the blue fuckery that was happening, as well as The Last of Us splitting off from the Alliance, as well as some other frustrations that have been seen in other discords and all that stuff from other corps, other people. And so that kind of turned the podcast last week into kind of like into like a rant, right? And so then we're of course engaging with the audience and answering questions with the audience. And so now that between then and today, I did listen back to the fireside. I didn't get to attend it myself, but I understand you had some audio issues in the beginning there. I'm no stranger to audio issues, so it's totally understandable.
It's
But
every time
for
the same.
for 7 or so minutes you're talking to yourself, and so I just saw in the chat that you had people like pinging you like, hey, what's going on, or hey, you're muted or something. But anyway, that aside,
Yeah, that was.
so between last week and this weekend, between the firesides, VVV had gone blue. Can you tell us about maybe what, not only the little bit of context as to why they went neutral, and then how you were able to maybe get Yakai back on board with SHH?
Yeah, I mean, so I think it's important, as you kind of mentioned, to differentiate blue status versus Federation. Yakai killed a few of our capitals that were, while he used the disguised wyvern, which obviously threw up a lot of hard feelings on our side of the ball game, and that kind of triggered LOLZ, who had been in talks with joining Silent because they're predominantly EU and US time zone, wanting to do the full swap, and they had been doing this for a couple of weeks. They just wanted to come over to Silent, which we've moved corps in between the different alliances in the Fed a couple times before. However, that kind of really came down to this issue of now there's Silent sovereignty and branch. Yakai was shooting some of our capitals and said he was going to step down from executor of alliance, and Ego from odds was going to take over. And then it was a couple of days later, he shot some wolf renters, capitals, and pureblind. And then the next days, they're out shooting our citadel and branch, or all of the citadels and branch. So at that point, that's when they got set neutral. And I'm like, guys, I'm not trying to go on the offensive here, but I can't keep you blue if you're shooting our renters and our citadels. Like that's obviously, this is beyond just one person now. And so we set them neutral and engaged in a defensive posture, didn't reinforce any of their stuff, and waited till that whole timer, which is the next week, which obviously was the big battle of Y 1918, where we lost the 6 dreadnoughts, I believe, and then killed the couple supers in the super vac. And if anybody, I'm sure there's probably recordings on Gulag, maybe not, but as FC of the capitals that night, I was just in a rage. Like, this is so stupid. We're killing, what was our friends 5 minutes ago when we should be using these on other people and not killing one another. And I just thought the whole thing was drama and silly and completely unnecessary. And that was basically the dialogue, back and forth between Yakai and myself. Was like, man, this is dumb. I get it. You're upset about different things, but let's work together, right? Let's figure this out. And we finally got to it. Like, at the end of the day, it wasn't progressing one side or the other. We defended the timers. Both of us were going to time zone tank, and we were just going to be further distracted from other objectives in the game.
And then until now,
That sounds
So-
very good.
in which you would. So tell us about a little bit of the conversation as to how they became blue again.
Yeah, I mean, it was one of those things like, hey, Ego is the executor, so there was a little bit of, we'll reimburse the capitals that Yakai killed while there was while he was supposedly blue but under disguise. Like, so there's a few capital losses before all that, but no, obviously anything once we went newts, fair game. And it's just like, hey, we'll move the citadels. LOLZ doesn't want to be in branch. It was always part of the plan to move pirate up there. And so, they had dropped and went to bot 5 and are now, I think, either back in VVV or switching shortly. And so Pirate's going to go up to branch and rejoin VVV. So they like, that group is a very niche group of they like to go with their capitals and hunt supers and other capitals all across Eden. And they'll log off and, move behind enemy lines, so to speak, guerrilla warfare stuff. So they're really good. And that's very in kind with what Yakai and his group is pretty much renowned for, right? And Eve Echoes is that guerrilla warfare, fighting outnumbered against your total foes, but they find a way to win and get some kills. It doesn't always work out, but they're pretty. They've gotten a lot of kills over time.
Nice, yeah.
So with that switch of the citadels and the sovereignty issue, that was pretty much the last outstanding items to come to the table. Other than we were like at this point. Keeping them out of the Fed. So there's no like defense guarantees for VVV or them to defend us. We're just not shooting each other and staying blue so that, we're right on top of each other. So we're not accidentally shooting in the meantime. But so we are blue. And like you said, our renters are neutral to them. They always have been. But the understanding was they were going to stay out of our pure blind systems and such with the renters. But, so yeah, no, we went blue and hopefully this holds. I think there's, a lot of much bigger things we can do together versus splitting ourselves up. But, I don't think anybody but Yakai really knows the answer to this. But at the end of the day, I think the game's getting a little stale and there's not many people in your time zones to shoot. So there becomes a time, you know what I mean, where the list of targets comes down to only the friends that you have left, right?
Yeah, your neighbors.
So
your corp.
Yeah, and so I mean I understand it. Yeah, guys, we got to do corp classes because there's no one else.
I gotta shoot something. I gotta down a few of these ships, grabbers and miners in the system.
I'm amazed to hear how civilized and like the diplomacy is working, like talking and like agreeing stuff, like after all sorts of shit has been happening. Like I've been involved in a few weird diplomatic situations in Eve Echoes and like I'm amazed, like so civilized, like wow, good job, like very nice. Like that's how things should be handled.
Well,
not like personal ego.
Exactly. It's a game. We're all playing to have fun, and we all have our own different objectives. But it's still a person on the other side of that pixel, right? There's no reason to take anything personal. We should respect a player. I've been in Eve Online since 2003, a month after it came out of beta, and I think it's you see that where people take it personal and they try to chase people out of the game, and there's just no reason for that because then that's one less player for you to potentially either shoot or have fun with one day. So no, I don't believe in that kind of diplomacy. I think we've got to stay friends even if we're across lines.
That's very nice.
Gunpoint diplomacy. Yeah, I've heard many stories. I've actually been a part of a lot of gunpoint diplomacy decisions back in the past. And people, I mean, SHH has done it a couple times and previous executors and there's just, and a lot of alliances have done that too previously, and it's not new. And people probably still are doing it too. It's like, hey, you need to get out of this place. And like, oh, okay, well, bring your fleet. I'll bring mine, and then they go at it. So, in case I didn't introduce Haiyoo, he is the one of the SHH executors. I appreciate your time with us today, Haiyoo. So, speaking of diplomacy, how is the relationship with The Last of Us now, since they are the neighbors in Tribute?
Yeah, they're neutral, so that's fair game. Again, no hard feelings. But all is fair in love and war. So we're kind of just duking it out. There's a couple fun fights on either side, but not again, nothing personal, and they're just trying to do their own thing.
Yeah. So I hadn't asked them either. That was kind of just an off the cuff question since I had you
usually
here.
we
It's
have all sorts of egos clashing, like weird barbarian stuff and hating each other. But this is different. Like it feels almost like it's warming my heart to hear this kind of diplomacy going on.
Yeah.
Very nice.
So, we have a few of the Last of Us members in the on-air chat too, so appreciate them joining the podcast as well and listening. Yeah, Rick Six is Haiyoo giving a 2-minute long speech. So Haiyoo had about an 8-minute fireside, which is about a minute longer than Taylor's shortest record of a 7-minute 32-second fireside. So there was that. And that's if you don't consider the 7 or so minutes of the mic not being on. So I think a lot of people may have gotten a laugh there.
Yes, sometimes when you come back for the second go round, you just got to short and sweet. I had already said the speech.
Yeah, you're
most
breaking
of
up
the
there
time
at
I'm
the
in
end.
the podcast. Yeah, the mic doesn't work so always.
As far as anything else goes, do you have anything else that you'd like to report as to what's all going on in New Eden on through your eyes? That's not OPSEC, of course. What's something fun?
Rambo, I'm probably this connection's gone terrible out here. Sorry, guys. Thanks for having me.
All right, take care, man. Thank you.
Okay. Sounded
All right, yeah, he was losing connection there, so he had to dip out.
He's probably near the Bermuda Triangle or something.
Yep. His backyard, aka backyard. Yeah. So last week too, I had some storms rolling in, and as soon as I start hearing the thunder, I go, "Oh shit, my power gonna go out." In case,
Oh fuck.
and maybe for newer listeners, my power goes out a couple times a summer, just due to storms. And there was one time where my power went out, and in the podcast version, it didn't make it onto the YouTube version, but on the podcast version,
Yeah.
I inserted the tornado warning that was up here. And yeah. I had the weather alert for the county and everything,
alert.
and it said tornado alert. And that type of
Brace
stuff.
for impact.
But on the YouTube screen, it's just like, oh crap, well, his power must have went out, or something. And
Yeah.
he turns into a robot and then exits out that way. But it's crazy though.
It's a cool ending.
But
Yeah, we
only on the
also have-
podcast version.
Yeah, I had also these things like we have these storms, and a tree can fall on the power lines, and then you lose electricity. Like last summer, the tree hit the power lines and they melted, and there was like huge electric like spike. Like it destroyed all devices that I had plugged in the electricity, and like I did get a good amount of money from insurance. Like we had this basically everything like was ruined.
Sure. I think to myself every time I hear about these storms and like the hurricanes off the East Coast and like all that stuff, I'm like, it's 2025. Why do we still have above ground electrical lines? Like, fix that.
Yeah, like
anyway.
Like in
Regardless.
most parts in Finland, we have underground electric, like usually. But here where I live, we have like this old-fashioned, like hanging electric
Sure.
wires. That's why trees fall on them. But yeah, scary shit.
All right.
Like I can't even imagine to live at your place. Like you have the tornadoes and whatever. Fucking,
Yeah, we get some crazy
you know.
like monsoon type storms, but
Oh
you don't
boy.
know what monsoons are, do you? Not in your neck of the
No.
woods.
No.
You get blizzards.
Maybe it's yeah, not so bad here in Finland. But it's cold most of the time.
All right. Jack the Ripper, me and Swip became professional Discord PvPers. It's much easier on the wallet, not gonna lie. Yeah, it's very true. Discord PvP is can be quite fun.
What's Discord PvP? Like talking shit
It's
all the
just talking
time
shit
and
on Discord.
like,
The Gulag is a good example of that,
mm,
where people just kind of either talk shit or have a crash out and they end up leaving. And but either way, Discord
oh man,
PvP is it's not new. It's
not
it's an
new.
ongoing thing 24/7. So you got to make sure your PvP Discord game is up, as well as in
Oh
the
boy.
game as well. Try and stay humble. Yeah. So
But is it
Jubi,
like in all Discord places, not just this place? Like
right?
you're like talking shit in
Sure.
every game? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
So Jubi, with this
Goddamn.
with all the latest and greatest content that we have available to us, do you happen to be doing the Waste Seeker combat test in the game right now?
Oh boy. I was thinking like is it similar to the last one we had? Because I think this one doesn't give anything cool. Like it gives LP points.
So
That's why I was like not doing it. But I was thinking maybe take some dreadnoughts, very tanky dreadnoughts, and try it out.
oh yeah,
Maybe
and
survive.
yeah, it's basically the same thing as the last time, where it will gradually open up through the weeks. And so, just to
Yeah,
report on that, we are in the I think, are we in the super capital test just yet, or hasn't that? So we're in super
yeah. The last
expert
one,
right now,
yeah,
and
the
that
last
just
one
opened
I
up
was
yesterday.
really excited to do the last one because you had the store and you could buy the Orca Dragon Nanocore, and that was like the first time a free-to-play player can get an Orca Nanocore, so that was very nice
Yeah.
last time. But this time, if you don't get any special things, like any cool stuff, just LP points, I'm like, fuck it. I'm not gonna do it. It takes a lot of time, but I don't
Oh,
know.
well, I've
Maybe
just
for
been
some people.
AFKing it. So, yeah, it takes
Oh,
time, but I've just like
so
been AFKing it. Yeah.
but hey, everyone doesn't have a super. I have dreadnoughts. It's a different
The last
different
time I did
style.
it in a Vasago. So, I mean, it's
Mm,
doable. So,
that's still like a different animal, you know. You can
so
do it from 600 kilometers away, and they don't hit you. And dreadnought, not
yeah,
so
it
big
takes a little bit
range, I
longer,
guess.
right? Yeah.
Or maybe
So,
if I get like strike cannons, I can do it
yeah,
from like 600 kilometers. Takes
maybe.
just a million hours,
Right. Yeah,
100 hours to
that
do.
especially takes the fun out of it if you are even having fun.
Mm,
But we're all the way up to the super expert. The capital super expert stuff is not yet released yet. So that will release, or that will open up this week. So in 2 days,
fucking good
right
luck
after
with
the
dreadnoughts.
patch. So if we get patch notes this week, it'll open up probably on that same patch day. October 7th is when that's going to open. So Monday, Tuesday, so Tuesday night probably, maybe Tuesday at reset, 5 o'clock my time. So
But yeah, they need
there
to
is
give
that. And
something
speaking
good.
of the rewards too, yes, it is a lot of loyalty points, but you also do get faction merit, and you get some reward voucher things. And at the very end,
I
you
did
do
look
get a
at
medal.
that. Oh, medal,
Yeah.
yes.
So people
Fucking
are
those
collecting
things
medals.
are the best.
Yeah.
The
If people are
fucking
collecting
best
medals, then there's
medals.
a medal there for you to collect.
Mm.
And so it just looks like a compass, navigation compass. So
Yeah, I did look a bit for the faction LP store. Like I was like, whoa, there's a new LP store just for the faction ones. And I was kind of like, okay, you can upgrade your faction battleship, maybe if you use a Macarial or and something like that, and you can. But it's like crazy amount of points you need to get. Like I don't know, like 1 million, above 1 million points, and I don't know, it takes maybe like 3 years to get the points.
Right.
And then you're like, oh yes, like whoa, maybe like I don't know, is this game gonna last so long? Can I achieve it? Maybe, but still, it was a bit disappointing. Like it only the battleships. Like I think most of people use some kind of capital ship at this point. Like dreadnoughts are the basic thing, and carriers and wasagos
Yeah, and looking at the
and
loyalty point
stuff.
store, there is no nanocore stuff. There's like compiler
Yeah,
op
no.
boxes, needle jacks, there's a bunch of blueprints, there's SOE debris, there's Mortal Legion debris, but then there's also a lot of Yang Jung stuff too that you can
Mm,
purchase there too for
fucking
weapons. But a
decomposer
lot of
weapons and shit.
yeah, yep. And just basically it's just some other mods, but really it.
I
Nothing
don't even
that's too
know
enticing.
how do you farm that faction loyalty points? Do you need to do the low sec?
Doing the faction war games thing.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. So you could do the
But do you
daily
know? Can
training
you
to win
still?
matches and all that. But I don't really do faction war
Yeah.
games. And from what I heard, even the last time, it takes forever just to find a match nowadays anyway.
Oh
So
boy. Is
advanced
it the
inquisitors will give you those.
game
Yeah.
mode?
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Faction, those inquisitors, those new advanced ones, they'll drop a box and you get the box. It's those
Oh, can
points.
I do a shout out? Kinda.
Go
I
ahead.
had this idea. So there's a Discord server that is doing faction war games. Just the one that you said that takes forever to find a team, and I'll try to link it. I remember there's one guy who has his Discord and tries to promote that stuff.
I want to say I heard about this.
Uh,
I can't remember what it was though.
yeah, he's not here at the podcast, so I'll try to find it. But let's continue. I'll try to find it and share it soon.
So speaking of the Gulag Gang, they actually have their own SOV now, PvP SOV. Everybody's welcome there. Did you know that? That happened this last week.
So Gulag so
Yeah, Gulag has a
like
SOV now,
okay.
and
Oh, nice.
of course they
They're
do the
going to places. Here I shared the
yeah.
the
Okay,
faction war game stuff.
all right.
Yeah,
Server raid.
Gulag has their own server raid that place, and they're very nice guys. So go ahead and check it out. But yeah, Gulag space. So what can I do in Gulag space if I go
Anything.
there? Is
You
it
can go. You could
anything?
do anything you want there. You could either you could PvP. It's
Mm,
null sec, so you could do PvP. You can
mm.
crab. You can mine. You can play station games. Whatever you want to do is going to be in this system. I'm
Fuck
going
it.
to post a
I'll not
screenshot here.
gonna do any mining or PV or ratting that
I'm going to
place
post it on the
if
on air
it
chat here.
if it's for everyone. Like I don't think like I'll be safe there. Some kind of killing field, possibly.
Sure. There you go. MJ i3 Tech 8. I believe that's in tribute.
Can you? I think we can check that system how many kills and shit is happening over there, like activity,
Yeah, so
possibly from the game.
if anybody wants to have some fun, they can go over there and hang out. with the Gulag Gang. Couple jumps from Daisy. There you go.
Mm.
Yeah. So
Oh, that's convenient. Like very nice.
yeah,
Can ask for an escort to that place from Daisy.
an escort.
Yeah, like Gulag Gang, come take me home.
That's funny.
Huh.
Then you could promote your shirts, your Jubi merch. See,
Yeah,
I got my
I'll
Jubi
go
merch on
sell my
today.
mugs. Oh yes, yes, I see it.
See?
Beautiful T-shirt. It is
Jubi
like
shirt.
Mona Lisa art. Very nice. I
Set
also
to
have the
D10.
shirt and the coffee mug, and yeah, works well.
So,
Good,
per
good
the
mug.
announcement on that, Jack, let me read what it said here. Gulag Gang Public Hub is now open in Nullsec, a free-for-all system with a T3 Citadel open to everyone to mine, farm, or even camp. Do whatever you want there, but please take care of the Citadel, as it's for everyone. Huge shout out to Dead for sponsoring the Citadel. Come in PvE in MJI. So yes, it is a Dead soft.
Wow,
Or it's
that's
got dice over
very,
it, but I think it's Dead in the
very
Dead Alliance.
nice. Like good place for new people, new players to learn how to play.
Can I do like grav riffs and do some special anomalies there, all that, do some missions?
Mm.
Funny.
I
Yeah, so
still probably don't feel so safe, It takes the time. Maybe you can get like a good gang and start doing stuff, but still. Maybe I'll visit that place someday.
there you go. Yeah. Well, Jubi, you used to be a notorious PvPer. What happened?
Yeah, sometimes like you can feel like exhausted. You're like, oh, I've done a lot of things.
Burnout,
And
right?
then and then the video editing after that like takes a lot of time, and like sometimes you just need to relax, do some other things, play some other games, and find the passion again to do things.
Sure.
Yeah, I haven't been doing music also. Like you need to have like a good feeling to do the music, and the feeling is just not right there
You
at the
wanna
moment.
you
So
wanna hear a funny story, Jubi, of what happened to me last week?
yes.
And so partial of it is, it's not unknown that I create music for the podcast and all that. So my shift at work changed, and so now I'm up at
Mm.
very early in the morning, and
Oh
I
God.
I haven't had to have an alarm clock go off in a while,
Mm.
and so I was choosing like what to wake up to for my alarm, and so I just chose a song that I had available at the time. So then that day I was like, why would I do that when I could just make a song of anything that I wanted? And so I just wrote some quick lyrics real quick. I just wrote just some quick lyrics, and I ended up making a song for the alarm clock, and it was an accidental banger. Like it hits,
Yeah.
and it's actually quite hilarious too. If I were to play it, but it was an accidental banger. I was like, damn, that's actually really good. And so then I sent it to a few
Yeah.
people, some others
Why
that
why
were.
don't you play it here right now?
Oh
Can you do
man!
it?
All right, I
Like
have I. You sure you want to hear
it's
it?
only a few minutes. Yeah, like it's few minutes, and why not? Like go ahead.
All right,
Like it's easier. So this
as
is your alarm clock
yeah,
music.
this is my alarm clock. I have to pull the
Yeah, I
file out
have
of my
some
cloud here.
annoying shit from the phone. Like I don't remember, like fucking some kind of noise.
Oh, dude, I'm
In-
telling you,
Interesting to hear what's your alarm clock sounds like.
yeah, it's it's really crazy actually. And it's not supposed to be like it was supposed to wake me up, right? So this is what it was right here.
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake your motherfucking ass up. Wake up, wake up, wake your motherfucking ass up. Wake up, wake your motherfucking ass up. Wake up, rise and shine, motherfucker up. Rise and shine, bitch, it's time to get your ass up. Get your ass up. You got work to do. Get your motherfucking ass up. Wake up.
That's fucking.
This is my alarm
amazing.
clock.
Wake up, wake up, wake your motherfucking ass up. Wake up, wake your motherfucking ass up. Wake up, wake your motherfucking ass up. Wake up, rise and shine, motherfucker up. Rise and shine, bitch, it's time to get your ass up. Get your ass up. You got work to do. Get your motherfucking ass up.
Yes.
Wake up.
Good. I like it. That's
Oh.
like next level.
Can you
Good
believe
morning.
that? I told you it was an accidental
Yeah.
banger. And so now
Right.
that's
Can
what I
you,
wake up to.
Like, here is an example for everyone. Like, you can do your own alarm clock music and wake up.
Oh, dude,
That's good.
I've been doing
Like,
ringtones for like years.
even I haven't thought to do that. Like, fucking, if I had my music play in the morning, like, my wife would kill me. Like, God damn, you
Oh.
and your fucking music.
Dude, I know for a fact
Like,
my
get
wife wakes up
out.
to that too. It's just she doesn't say anything or get up. She doesn't wake up.
Mm.
So anyway, sorry
Oh, man,
for
that's
blowing out your ears. Hopefully it wasn't too
but
loud.
hey, that's why people are in the podcast. Like, this is the thing. Like, and I think you should share more of your crazy ideas and alarm
Yeah.
clock music.
Right?
That's good shit. Oh
drop
boy,
drop
I was
box link? What?
yeah, I was jamming,
Should I
having a good
monetize this?
time, and
like I know it was an
oh
accidental
yes,
banger, but damn.
fucking yes, you need to monetize it, put it in Spotify, and
Dude,
make some money out of this.
those lyrics were so low effort. It's not even funny. It literally was a couple minutes. I'm like, all right, wake up.
But hey, that's
But
the modern music, you know. It needs to
well,
be simple. Like,
s-
people don't understand complex things. Like, wake up.
yeah, like wake your ass up. Yeah, so
Yeah.
I was thinking of maybe doing like a remix that's Eve Echoes related or something on that, like dock up instead of
Oh
wake
yes.
up, like dock up, or kind of just change it up a bit,
Fuck
but
it.
have a hard ass beat.
Wake up is good.
But anyway, yeah, and amongst other projects, because I always do some sort of dumb idea and then I put it into music, and then nobody ever hears it. Like I have hundreds of songs that nobody's ever
Yeah.
heard.
But
So,
that's
like,
the struggle. That's the struggle of making music or videos. Like, you need to get the idea and then you start to do it. Like, getting the idea, sometimes it takes weeks, months even, like, if to get a good idea, and then you start to do it.
yeah,
And
or just the need for
I
an
think it's
alarm.
good. Yeah, like,
Like, what
that's
should I wake
like,
up to?
I need. Yeah, then you're like listening all the basic phone wake up ringtones, and you're like, ah, this is shit.
Right? Yeah,
I'll
it's
make
just
my
this is
own
shit.
ringtone.
Dude, I made a hype
Yeah.
ass. I'm up in like 3 seconds with that, dude, because they're yelling at me, wake my ass up. That's how good. Anyway, I know it's not game related, but we kind of sidetracked it off there.
Here,
I didn't
like,
expect Jubi to actually want to listen to it. So, but I suppose if you want that song, you could DM me. I can actually get that song for you to wake up to.
start a new YouTube channel.
But like this morning
And-
too, I was working on that
Never.
remix of "Where's My Baboons At?" You know, the official HTTP theme song. And so like I've almost been in that corp now for a year. And back then, like I created a song and like I wasn't really happy with it. I think it lacked a lot of like context and lyrics. And so then
Yeah.
later I added more of that stuff, and then that's kind of where the final version is. And then I remixed that into a different hard ass. Yeah, it hasn't been.
Yeah,
If you look
you
at my,
made-
I'm in the game right now, so I can actually tell you it's been 316 days, so not quite a
Ooh.
year.
How long have I been? You can check that also.
Are you online or
I've
no?
been maybe half. Yes, I'm always online.
Mofo.
I'm just
Hold
doing
on.
the AI ratting. That's fucking slow process.
Rip.
But yeah, I think half a year I have been in the baboons, space baboons also. And yeah, like every other alliance or corp I've been, it's usually at this point they fucking collapse and destroy themselves, or it's a dead corp or something like that. And still going strong. The space baboons.
259 days for you, Jubi.
Yeah, mostly been just ratting and stuff, but really good place, relaxed corp, and no stress. Recommend if any baboons want to join. Yeah, I tried to play more, but still, there's a lot of baboons playing the game.
Right.
A little bit of recruitment. We need to recruit baboons also.
Don't let Juby do the recruiting. FYI. All right.
Yeah, every recruitment I've done previously, the guy was a spy and he made an ambush, and usually a super is dead
Yeah,
because
rip.
of that. Yeah, so I have a very bad track record. Like every new member, like used to get DMs in Facebook or Discord, like, "Hello, I'm a new player. I want to join I like your videos. I want to join your corporation and be with Jubi all the time. Have fun." And then a few weeks later, that's corp has a dead super or something like that.
Wow, a very good impression.
But yeah, a bunch of 200 AOA players like
Sure.
suddenly appear in your sov, and like it's that party. And yeah, very disappointed. Like I think all new players are spies, basically. Like
Yeah.
there is no new players, like for real. There are just new accounts with
Now,
someone role playing
there's for real new players.
spy.
You find them all on the Eve Echoes Reddit. The other
Oh
one,
boy.
not the Echoes
but
underscore Eve, but the R Echoes. Yeah, they're all over there, and they ask
But
the
do
most
really
noob
like,
questions.
but new
They're out there.
players for real, are they like, I want to find a new like good game to play, and then you go look for answers in Reddit, like oh boy, like why? I don't do that. Like I try to, I do watch sometimes like conversations about bugs or games, other games, and then there's a Reddit conversation, and usually it goes very bad, like in every time. Like you start
Right.
to read it,
And
like
it's
people are
not,
starting to fight.
yeah, and it's not just for wanting to find a corp either. It's a lot of things, like what's the best thing to do as an alpha player and making money, and I want to do this and that. And it's just like, oh, how can you teach these people,
Like
right?
an
So I don't know. For
yeah,
recruiters out there, I think their first question should be, "Are you a Rambo alt?" And depending on how
yes.
that person replies, then
Or
maybe
the
continue on
first
with the
question is,
application.
who do you like more, Rambo or Arnold? Like that will like how your things will go
Sure.
forward.
Yeah.
Very important question.
I mean, I have a lot of alts, and so you never know if I'm looking for a new corp. Yeah.
Yeah, Goddamn. Like I usually don't like the spice. I think it's a dirty, nasty thing, the spying and stealing shit from a corpse and whatever, but it's still a play style and can be very devastating. Like some dude can steal all in the assets, but then you need to be smart. Like don't have so much money in the corp wallet. Like spread it out.
Yeah,
Use
there's
the money.
there's
Uh,
security measures that go into place, sure.
Yeah, I usually refuse. Like I don't want to have any officer rank or anything. I just want to be a normal member.
You just want
So
to be a
if
basic
shit
bitch.
happens, yeah. So
Yeah.
if something happens, I can just put my hands in the air and say I didn't do anything.
Right?
I can't access anything. I just and then the corp wallet will always be showing. Like that's annoying when you do videos. Like you have like billions going away and coming back all the time, and like a constant wallet transactions going in.
Note to self: never
It's
give Jubi
wild.
wallet permissions. Okay, got it.
Yeah, no, I refuse. Refuse from everything.
All right.
I want to be basic.
So I'm going to switch over to my browser right now and go over to the Final Blow website, in which we could see the
Is
best
Final
of the
Blow
week.
back?
Final Blow is back.
back.
It is back.
After all the rude shit, what happened?
Yeah.
And now it's back. Okay.
And actually,
good.
and
Good
I was
for
actually,
Mario.
I was on it yesterday. There's a disclaimer at the top. Final Blow is back online with a few changes. Since I am now the lone caretaker of this project, and given how things went before, there's no more community engagement, no more Discord server, no Patreon, no more support. All kill mills are synced with a 2-hour delay. The site is provided as is. If you like it, enjoy. If you don't, you're welcome to leave. So there is that. And I was talking about Final Blow last week and how it's got the search function on here, and you could search basically anybody's ID and get their history. But more specifically, I wanted to go to the best of the week as well. You could see some of the greatest kill mills of this last week, in which we had a Midgard, a Hades, a Hell, 2 Hells actually go down, a Wyvern, 2 Wyverns, and some Visagos.
What kind of party is that?
Oh, dude.
You can only dream to see those things die. It's everything exciting is always on the US prime time or some other.
Well, a lot of these, as you'll notice,
sleeping.
there's a lot of AOA. There's TCOS on some of these. Neek. I mean, basically it's all AOA that have made the kills. So the Midgard, the most expensive ship to die from this last week was 2.042 trillion, and that was from Odif out there in Ethereum
AOA
Reach.
is killing shit right now.
Oh yeah, so they must have done a hot drop or some sort of defense. I think Ethereum Reaches, they have to do the weekly defense out there, and it's very possible that they intercepted that while they were out there doing that defense. And so during that time, there was 2 supers that went down. 3. Yeah, so all from Ethereum Reach. A Midgard, a Hell, and a Wyvern all went down out of Ethereum Reach. And then if we scroll down some more, a Visago also went down. So that the Visago was in the Veil of the Silent. Veil of the Silent. So that was a separate occasion. But the 3 supers were all pretty much from the one instance. Another super, the Hades, went down in Innsmother. And then
and they all have the gold nanocores, or am I seeing right?
So yeah, according to these, they all have gold cores on them.
God damn.
By the little Midgard, they had the Star Melody AI core on the Midgard. Holy shit.
Okay.
That's pretty cool. It tells you which one's on there. Star Melody AI.
Yeah.
See
that's
what
like
else you got.
Looking at the mega whales of the game. Like
this one, the Turbina Echo.
What you get.
So that's pretty cool. I didn't realize that it told you. Starbeat.
Yeah. It's
Star
when you
break.
drink enough Jubi juice, you start to see unique things.
Yeah. Pass the Jubi juice.
Yeah,
there you go.
everything has gold nano.
There is
What?
the top 9 kills for this last week. So there you go there. What's cool about Final Blow, in case you didn't know, Jubi, is it even shows the deaths from rats.
You can oh boy, then you can see all my dormant realms.
Sure.
Suicide. Oh boy.
Yeah.
That's a bad thing.
So
I
here's
try to keep that hidden from the people.
Yeah. So if we do a search.
You can search Jubi. I should have semi. I
we
should
gonna
be
do a
like
search on you
more
right
on the
now?
winning side.
All right.
Yeah, like
we'll
best
test
way
this
to
out.
show. Jubi does really play Eve Echoes. Most content creators don't even play this game, and still they do
right
videos and whatever.
Look at you, Jubi. You're 67% dangerous.
It's
and
a bit dropped.
You're 98% dangerous on participated kill mails, but solo you're 90% snuggly.
Yeah, solo I usually run and hide, like too scary. But in big fights, that's what I like the most.
All right, yeah, and then here it shows your kills here. Killer is Jubilee though. I don't think that's right. Profile Jubilee. Yeah, Jubilee. It messes up for some reason. I think your symbol that you have in your
But
name is screwing
the
up.
face,
Is the face
the
same?
face looks same. Yeah,
Corp,
that's my
Corp is the same,
avatar.
so that's fine.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well,
but yeah, Final Blow a bit struggling with my weird name. I know, but yeah, I think it's me. Jubilee.
Yeah. Here's all your lost mails. And this goes back way back in the day. 10 pages. Some of your first lost mails over here.
My most how to say shameful death. It's Sunesis, and I was killed by a venture tree.
Look at this. On August 29th, 2020, look at this. Condor 2 for 4.2 million ISK.
Oh yes, that's fucking.
That's you, all right.
Yeah.
Very nice.
It's
So,
in the beginning.
Yeah. So yeah, you have
I started to play this game in the first week of the official launch. I did play the beta, but the beta stuff they don't show it. But yeah, my first kill was it a venture? Can you check it?
Oh, I clicked
Jubi's
off of
first
it.
kill.
But I wanted to
it's
see.
okay.
I wanted to see the NPCs.
How much they kill?
Yeah. I don't know how to see.
I think this is the best shout out to Final Blow is that we try to use it on the podcast and show to people how it works.
Well, I did this last week too. I was talking about it as well because there was a number of weeks in which we didn't have a podcast, and that was when this came out. And Dev A, either Dev A or Dev B was on the Gulag, and they were telling about it, and I think they still are on the Gulag. But
yeah.
Anyway,
do we still keep a secret? Who is the mastermind?
Yeah, I don't know who it is.
Blow?
I'm not sure who it is.
Yeah, it's Mr. X.
Yeah.
Or Mrs. X, who knows? But yeah, good stuff. Very helpful tool, and maybe we can use it for the.
Did we see how many Sciencees died this last week?
Oh yes, that's the finals. Not the goddamn selection.
So today's 10-5. So 10-5. Do the
But
28th.
nowadays,
today.
Science C is not so bad. It's not some shitty ship like it used to be. Now you can grind the faction points and get like crazy amount of HP and damage.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Here we go. Here's all your Sciences. 21 Sciences that died this last week. Very nice.
God damn. Whoa.
Yeah.
They're like
And we should be able to
some
sort
kinda
by ISK here. Here we go. Sort by ISK.
Science C extermination going.
Yes.
Nukes. Supers. Oh,
The most
Marzio.
most expensive Science to die this last week was 276 million. By TNPN killed it with a hell on the.
Yeah.
It shows a hole, not a hell. It shows a hole. Funny.
Wall.
Yeah, we got a disguised person killed a Science with an allegiance. A lot of Marzios, battleships killing Sciences, other capitals killing Sciences. So, oh yeah, Yinzo. Look at this. Bell killed this dude. Yinzo. Yinzo, in case you didn't know, is one of the greatest salt extraction characters you can get in New Eden.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Salt miner.
Oh, dude, you'll get a crazy crash out if you DM this dude in game. But
Maybe we should
lost to see
ask him for podcast. Ask why he does it. What he is his like what he gets from all this. Like maybe we can use it.
It's bad enough I invited
it
Space
somehow.
Pope on the podcast. I'm not gonna invite this guy.
Oh. Did he come?
No.
Or did I miss it?
No, he blew me off.
refused. Okay.
Yeah.
I've heard. I think Space Pope has participated in a few of my giveaways, like the screenshot giveaways. But yeah.
Look at this. Yinzo died by a guy. My name is Handsome. Remember that. How does that even fit? Oh, it's Chinese. That's why. Oh, auto translated.
Ah.
Is that? I think my browser did that. My name is Pretty Boy.
It's
Remember
amazing.
that.
Yeah. Chinese is amazing. You can have like 4 letters and it's a very long.
My name is Pretty Boy. Remember that. And it's a picture of a female avatar. Nice.
Again.
That's good stuff right there.
You will remember after that shit.
A day in the life of a Science C pilot. So there you go. We had 21 of them die this last week. So that's actually quite high. Compared to most weeks, because like 7 or so is probably like the average number. But this week for some reason, Fat Troll killed one, and Losec
with his boss.
Yeah. Oh no, it wasn't with a
What's
POS. He had a capital. Where was that? I just saw
his boss is.
Yeah, he was in an Archon.
Mobile. Okay.
Yeah, his boss kills more people than anything. Did we check?
Yeah, like I remember when we had the podcast and we were watching Fat Troll's boss killing. Was it like 200 kill mails, all sorts, like Sciences.
Yeah, he had
Raiders.
He had the number 1.
God damn.
He's killed more ships with a POS than a lot of people. This is only showing.
Like, well, how he does it.
Well, Final Blow is only really showing his ship kills, not anything out of a POS. Dang, what is going on with the translate? There's a system in New Eden called Correct. What? Is there a system called Correct? I'm gonna look it up right now.
Yeah. I need to log into the game and check it out.
According to this, according to my game, it says that there's no such system as Correct. Okay. Also, there's one called Subscribe. I don't know. He might have to get with the Final Blow dev. He's trying to get people to subscribe to his
Yeah,
channel over
that's
here.
a hidden ad.
Yeah.
Subscribe.
What the heck? There's ads.
Correct subscribe. I hope the person who is doing Final Blow, he will check out our user how we use it and find these bugs and yeah, maybe a bit improvement sometime. But
There you
if
go.
he has no support, then we can't complain.
All right, so
It's
I'm,
good
I'm
as
just
it
scrolling
is.
up in the chat right now. Those dice sobs are mine. It's my corp. Rick Six is saying that in the chat, so you're all welcome to it. We got some Billy videos. One of the Midgard,
Oh boy.
one of the Hades. Dog of the PvP checkbox. Oh, okay. All right, yeah.
And Billy
Oh,
is
yeah.
Chinese YouTube,
Some Yinzo salt
basically.
from Beltaurus. If I tackle you, you'll die. Yinzo, oh man, he's been dishing salt for years in this game. And he used to be in, I think he used to be in Bot 5 or in an SHH. And like he said one thing in local and it got him kicked out of the alliance. Yeah. What pigs brought that capital so
Yeah.
quickly?
I recognize that name, but yeah.
Oh, Fat Troll isn't the structure account. That's right. Yeah, because I remember we had to ask who it was and then get him onto the podcast and to scramble him to come on the show.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's funny. Yinzo said that before the kill. All you have to do is just enter local. But there's a time a couple of years ago, maybe 2 or so years ago, where his salt was kind of going around the rounds on Discord, and so people were having the need just to message him in game, just to get the reaction to it. And he probably got flooded in DMs, just people just talking shit, trying to get some sort of salt reaction out of it. And yeah, so that's it.
He became famous.
Okay, the structure account here.
Yeah.
Let's see what the structure count is here. Here it is. Look at these capsules. Yeah, this is the pause.
Fucking.
Holy
I
crap.
had a boss, but it didn't survive like the first month. Too heavy. Too many Jubi fans come and shoot it.
Yeah.
It couldn't handle it. But this is wild. Like I always have to bring up Fat Troll's boss.
He got a kill today. In his POS, he got a kill today. Yeah.
Good God.
Look at all these people attacking it. There's a couple from Dead. Oh, Chelsea Rose. Oh. Dead's out there. Cat Skull. Hack. I know Space Pope is in here probably a couple times.
Oh boy, that's fucking brutal. Craziest thing I've ever seen.
A lot of these are scout outpost kills. There's a few like pacifier stuff. For the most part, this is like 99%. He did say
scout outpost is better for killing stuff than the basic boss.
Yeah. So there you go.
Yeah, that's stuff. Wild. Like if you want to be a good PvP player, just get a boss and kill people, and that's it. And fucking look at that. He has more kills than I have in my career.
Right.
That's crazy.
Yeah. He has more kills with the POS than a lot of people in their career. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
All right. So here's the I'm gonna post in the on-air chat the latest and greatest shit fit. All right. So let me
shit fit.
Yeah, check this out.
Time to shit fit.
Time to shit on this fit right here. Check this out. It's a Cinnabol. It's a mining Cinnabol that died in tribute. MTACO. He had
now I need to see this.
He had 3 MK3 miners on it and 2 civilian miners on it at the time of this. So this was posted in the the Alliance chat.
And he's in a corp,
Yeah.
some kind of corp. He is. So, what the fuck?
Yeah. Let's
Why?
do a quick search, shall we? Andrew, 16. Well, Milan. I have to go back to it.
That's so wrong. Like, I can't like understand why he has a Sunniball. And
You gotta haul the ore, man.
then the fuck. Yes, but like
Oops.
you can do something cheaper maybe. This is just wild.
All right, found him on Final Blow here. 100% Snuggly. He does not have a kill mail. And wow, he's got a lot of lost mails.
Okay.
So, Venture 3.
So he's
Symbol.
so he don't have any kills.
No, 0 kills. He died
So he's
recently
only
in a
been,
stabber
like,
fleet.
In all sorts of ways.
I'm surprised this one didn't have miners on it. It's actually got MK3 autocannons on it, to our surprise.
Jesus.
But yeah, so there you go there. I'm high, bruh. Got the kill on that Cinnable. Here's the miners.
So he doesn't know how to use guns in some of the ships.
No, I'm not
But
really
this
sure.
one,
Did he put the cannons on the Venture? Let's take a look. No, those got miners on it too.
no, Venture looks. But 3 shield boosters.
He's got a lot of MK3 and civilian stuff, so I don't know if he's an alpha
I
character
guess he
or
likes
what.
to use. Yeah, I guess he likes to play the game that he uses what he gets and doesn't go to the market. Maybe.
Yeah, this dude's got to
Yeah.
be T6. Like,
Show some of the Tyra. Let's see what kind of cargo he has.
Let's see what he died. Oh, nothing.
Okay.
He had 2 miners on the Tyra.
Okay.
Okay, so there's that one.
That's weird.
And then let's see. Here's another Tyra right here. Again with the miners.
I think we should ask this player to come to the podcast and explain what's happening.
Brain rot?
We
I
are.
don't know. I mean, he's got 2
Yeah,
shield
maybe.
boosters, 2 NASAs. He's even got a mining rig on it.
Mm.
If this isn't a mining Tyra, like, okay.
It's gonna take a while.
All right, somebody find this dude. We have questions.
Yeah.
We have
If
questions.
he comes to the show, we can organize some kind of duo omega for him or something, and get him playing the game maybe,
Sure.
but a bit better. But shame on that corp.
Shame. Yes.
Like you should, yeah, they should look at those skill mails and ask if he wants to improve, show some tips and tricks, and fit the ship properly, and take care of your members.
Yeah, it's
crazy.
sometimes you just don't listen. And of course, like on our last episode, the only time like Lost Mills, yeah, people get shit on these Lost Mills. You only the shit fits do you see in Lost Mills, right? So a lot of the good ones, yeah, they get caught and they die in honorable PvP, but then there's kill mills like this. That's like, well, they deserve to die. They deserve to die.
Yeah, like that's
But it's a Rourke with
weird.
7 Aura Warp Core stabilizers on. It deserves to die. Like, what the heck?
Like one bubble will ruin your day
Yeah.
anyway.
Anyhow. All right. So that was pretty much all that I had on the agenda for today's podcast, and just shoot the shit with you guys and just talk some Eve Echoes stuff with you, and we'll call it there. So I want to say thank you everybody for joining us on this fine Sunday evening, and Jubileus, it was nice talking with you. I'll see you out in space, and then hopefully next week too. And we'll see what patch notes we get this next week, if there's going to be anything, and any new spicy content to come up. If there's big battles happening or anything, people can always DM me, and I can get some info and talk about it a little bit. And always have fun here on the podcast. So I just want to appreciate everybody's time for joining us and listening to the podcast. And of course, we'll see you next week. Jubi, say your goodbyes.
Thank you for having me, and let's hope we can do it next week. I'll go play some 10-year-old games being a pirate
There you
at
go.
Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag currently. So let's see if I make some videos out of that. But let's see how next week looks.
Sounds
Thank
good.
you for having me.
All right, Jubi, we'll see you. Thank you, audience. We'll see you, and of course, we'll have a small after party in the talk chat after I close it out here. So fly safe, everybody. 07.